So everybody, and welcome back to Tales of the Monkey Island. Tales of Monkey Island. It's chapter 3, Lair of the Leviathan. We're continuing this. Last time out, we had to drop down to the bottom of the sea with Guybrush to try and deal with finding La Esponja Grande. And here we are, deep down in the sea. There's a sign. Let's go have a look at the manatee. This is the manatee that got us here.
I think this is the manatee we rode in on.
Yeah, okay. Screw you and the manatee you rode in on.
Hey there, manatee.
No idea what he's saying.
Alright, good talk.
Yeah, that's the giant manatee that we were in. And yeah, he's, it sounds like he might be talking to us almost. What else is around here? There's a treasure chest over there. Go have a look at that.
Well, let's see here. 6,000 doubloons, the jewel crown of Queen Archipelago. Oh, and a golden wrenchy thing. Score!
Wait, he's not going to take the other stuff. Or did he take the other stuff? Did he take the other stuff? Oh, he did. He did take the other stuff, so that's good too. What else do we have? There's a couple of signs here. A warning sign.
Leviathan country. All ocean life is dangerous. Do not
approach or feed the Leviathan. Right, okay. And there's a sign for La Esponja Grande. Ancient voodoo artifact, it says.
Please stay on the path.
Right. Stay on the path. Is there a path between the bones? There's another manatee up there, look. What's in the cave? What's in the cave?
The home of La Esponja Grande.
It's not going to be as easy as that, though, is it? Uh-oh. Guybrush, you better run. Those are teeth. You're gonna die. He's not gonna survive for very long anyway, if he stays down there. Oh my word. Luckily it didn't come out. It didn't come out of the cave, so that's alright. There are quite a few manatees here, though.
Horrible. Teeth. Dashing. Ferocious. Leviathan.
Yeah.
The
Leviathan.
To mention the guardian of La Esponja.
Did you neglect to
A
mention
giant
that?
squid? They've been known to hunt and swallow entire corsairs.
No, it's not a giant squid.
Megalodon? Devil
Nope.
whale?
Worse.
To be fair, it looked like a manatee.
Female. Giant. Manatee.
The monster must be tamed, cheap whistle.
Is it
What?
cheap
Roll
whistle?
of newspaper?
Taming the female is no easy task. Their fickle minds are the greatest of all riddles. Complex, confounding, beautiful.
If you say so.
Are we still talking about manatees?
I don't think so.
Equipped my crew to be able to communicate with the creatures. Alas, Santino was the only one.
Why,
who
you
had
equipped your
time
crew to
understand
speak to
their
them,
thoughts.
but you only trained one of
Put
them.
all your eggs in one basket, huh?
Oh, what an explorer he would have made.
Yeah, I probably would have made a pretty good one.
You don't have some cockamamie plan for taking care of the Leviathan?
Of course he doesn't, that'd be stupid.
I originally spent 3 months fabricating a giant manatee shooter to be piloted by a crew of 15 men.
But then we got
all
a
well-learned
giant
in the
manatee
ways
already.
of bestial romance. But sadly, they were lost
That's
during a
a little worrying.
mashed like peas.
Bestial romance. Eh?
Yeesh.
Mashed like peas.
Santino
Where did he learn?
wasn't raised by giant manatees, was
I
he?
doubt it.
How could he understand them?
Learned it on Flotsam Island, I believe, from a scientist.
Well, let's go there
The
then.
Marquis?
Even
Yeah,
if we
that's a
could get the winds to work in
That's
our
a bit of
favor,
a problem.
I'm not leaving this anchorage. I've come too far to risk losing the location of my super absorbent prize.
I suppose we don't actually know where it is, do we? How did he make the
Sure,
manatee
Santino could
sounds?
understand manatee, but how did he make those strange noises to communicate with them?
With the tongue of the manatee,
The
of
tongue
course.
of the manatee.
What's the deal with you and manatee parts?
It's a device that I plan to market to tourists such as yourself after this adventure was complete. It allows you to produce their sounds.
That's it.
So I
Oh,
don't have
that's
to put
good.
my mouth on anything gross?
I asked one of my crewmen to watch after it long ago.
Which
Let me
one?
guess.
Santino.
Santino.
Certainly not. His skills were not to be wasted on such a simple
No, he
mission.
couldn't do something so
It would have been one of
straightforward.
the others, though I'll be slivered if I can remember which one.
So he
one
doesn't
of the
know
mutineers
who's
should
got
know
the
what
tongue of the manatee,
is?
but one of his
I
crew
imagine
does.
so.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Learn to communicate with the manatee, and La Esponja Grande will finally be within our grasp.
So we have to communicate with the manatee to get the sponge. Well, to do that, I'm gonna need to... Oh, hello. What's this? It's a fish. Can I have that?
Ooh, look at that fish flop. Come here, you.
Stick that in my pocket. A flopping fish. Sounds good. So, I think that we need to... Let me think here. Oh, I'll tell you what.
Lava's locket. Voodoo trinket or
I wonder if I can get someone else. If I get someone else in there.
But don't take it.
Okay.
I never noticed this before.
I wonder what this
Wonder what it
does.
Guybrush, the voodoo power contained
It's
within
not to
that
be
locket
messed
is
around
not
with.
to be meddled with. The last time you fiddled with the powers of voodoo, you stupidly
Once I unleash the powers
of
of... Yeah. The chuck? What? I don't know. What was it? I wonder if I can make it go the other way. If I, like, did this... Surely...
Now the arrow points the opposite way. This should be interesting.
Yeah, surely
Or
now
fraught with peril.
it puts him inside of her mind, right?
Aw, he looks so peaceful.
On his back.
Well, whew,
He had a magnificent
I just had the most
daydream.
Magnificent daydream. I was back in my beloved's home. Her smell still plays on my nose. Perfumes of potpourri. The brine,
of shrunken heads, nice.
The balm of broken souls.
Right, so if I was to somehow use this on the locket, then I could go there, right? I think. Here we go. I don't know how I go back, but here I am.
Whoa. This voodoo
Careful,
throne is
Guybrush.
plush, comfortable, ergonomic. No wonder she never stands up when I arrive.
That's her house.
Upsy daisy.
Maybe she can't stand up.
She can't get up, but I need to talk to the
She
Marquis de
can't
Singe.
stand up. So there you go. What does she have in her inventory? A cocktail napkin, a severed finger, and a chicken foot back scratcher. So there, now we understand that she can't actually do anything. She can't get up. So we've got some cards here that are supposed to go on 3 locations. I think. Let me see. So if I put this.
It has the picture of a fractured scientist on it.
Yeah. If I put that there. Then
It's
I
a
don't
picture
know.
of an incredibly handsome adventurer on his way somewhere.
That does look like Guybrush, to be fair.
It shows a woman
Oh, yeah,
conjuring
yeah.
a curse.
So yeah, if I do this, then the Marquis de Singe will come here, won't he?
Hex me now.
Surely.
I wonder what this
That's
does.
what that's for. It's to get him to come here.
Come on in. Enter my
They
mystical
totally sound
lair
the
of
same.
voodoo.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. I have traveled here to.
He doesn't know why, but
Pardonnez-moi.
he has
I
travelled
can't
here.
quite remember.
What do I do now, though? That's the question. You realise
Suddenly
science is a
realize
fad.
that science is a fad, your life's work is a waste, and you'd
Don't
like a
think that's what
luscious
he's
shoulder to
decided.
cry on?
Never. Are you feeling alright?
Never.
You seem, how you say, bizarre.
I may have swallowed
Actually, I
some
may
bile
have really
earlier.
swallowed some bile earlier.
That is nice. I will be going now.
Hold on.
While you're here, I want to ask you something.
Yeah, about talking to manatees.
I understand
you
that
speak
you
the language, right?
language of giant manatees, and I'm not referring to your silly accent.
How do you know of this? Yes, I have a
Oh,
book
that'd
that
be
can
good.
teach one the language of these majestic creatures.
May I have this
May
book?
I have this book?
I feel no need to give it to you. You will just tarnish it with your mumbo-jumbo voodoo nonsense. You have no respect for this.
What are we gonna do then? Bring me the book of the manatee
Marquis,
language, or I will
Bring me
hex
the
you.
book of the manatee language, or I'll give you an education on voodoo from the business end of a curse.
You make me laugh. this is the sound of my laughter.
Okay.
There will be no curse. Because
So
I
he
am
doesn't
not
believe in
believing
the
it.
voodoo curses.
With that, I must go.
So obviously he won't bring us the book. Unless, say, we... Oh, I don't know. Did something with this. Let me see. That was the fracture. So if I make him the target of something, make the curse there. So we're going to send a curse to the fractured scientist, I guess. And let's see if this is what we want to do. Oh, he gets kicked up the butt or something. Kicked right up the bum.
That is the worst wedgie I have ever known. Heavens to hippos, I can practically taste my underpants.
Yeah, you probably do that anyway, right?
No, it is impossible. She could not have done this to me.
I did, though.
Perhaps I will bring her the silly textbook.
I'll bring her the
Just
silly
in case.
textbook, just in case she made me be kicked up the ass.
Whoever could it be? It's open.
Oh, I wonder who
I
it
brought you the
is.
language textbook you have requested. My motivations for this act are
Those
meaningless.
motivations are
Take
meaningless.
it.
Sure they are.
For me? Thanks, Mark. Put it there on the table. Now scram.
Well, 12 easy steps. Let's have a look at the book then.
Learn the enchanting language of the giant sea cow in 12 easy steps.
Is it an enchanting language? Is it an enchanting language, though? 12 easy steps later. That shrunken head looks quite interested in learning giant manatee.
Wow. Who knew manatees had such an impressive vocabulary?
Quite a lot, isn't it? Right, so now we need to get out of here. One sec. Excuse me. I'll ring on the doorbell. Sorry about that. Right, what were we doing? We had to get, now that we've learned manatee, we have to get back to the ship, right? So, that'll be right. Is it? Do you just do this? Let's see. And we're out. She'll be like, what did you do to me?
Whoa. That was like massive, instantaneous liposuction. Not that I've ever done that sort of thing.
Hopefully not. Right, so now we need to work out where this tongue of the manatee is. I guess. Wait. Do you have anything else? There's a file trunk.
May I have a look at your files?
As a trusted member of my crew, there's nothing I wouldn't share with you.
Except for the reward for
Go
getting
right
the
ahead.
sponge, right? So we've got, okay. We've got some details on the various crew members. Noogie, he's an expert in percussion. Likes leather. Scared of Sister Agnes. Looks, she's got an interesting face. I think that might be something useful. And under things are briefs. The captain's notes, not much use. Santino, aka Signor Santastico, the Sandman. Tino, T-Bird, Sir Santino, the Duke of Triumph. Expertise in swordplay, bullfighting, pastry chefery, skin diving, matchmaking, treasure hunting, the language of giant manatees, and cross-stitch. His turn on is being Santino, and his greatest fear is that he's utterly fearless. He doesn't wear any under things. The captain seems very interested in him. Moose? What about Moose? What can we say about Moose? His expertise is in leisure. He's turned on by primo talent. His greatest fear is Bombers! That's a troubling thing. Under things, it's all good. Captain's notes, questionable work ethic, unusual smell. Name, Bug-Eye, expertise, pugilistics. His turn on is the blood of tyrants, and his greatest fear is the life unlived, but he's a bit of a fuss budget. Which I'm sure will become very helpful in finding out which one of them's got that tongue of the manatee, right? Okay, let's do it. So, we have to go and speak to them all. In fact, no, hang on a sec. Before I do that, I didn't look at that picture of... I want to see if it gives me some idea of...
Whoa! Look at the mug on that nun.
Yeah. It's going to be useful. Just to help us kind of remember what that was. Because sometimes, you know, if you don't do these things, it stops it from actually working. Right, so let's talk to Bug-Eye first.
I need information.
Yeah.
You'll never make me talk. I draw my strength from the Brotherhood.
Do you? Okay. Who had the tongue of the manatee?
The tongue of the manatee, scumbag.
I didn't have it. I can't remember who had it, but it
All
wasn't
right,
me.
he's not going to tell us anything.
He's telling the truth.
What? I didn't even have to do anything.
Yeah, he's a coward,
Sometimes
as
they
it turns
break
out.
easy, like delicate Fabergé eggs. Look at him. He's a wreck.
He's not free inside
Just
the
don't hurt me.
bowels of a manatee anymore, right? So he's dealt with already. That was easy. Let's talk to him.
I need information.
I'll never break.
He'll never break. I wonder.
Arr!
Oh, right, here we go. Here we go. If I, is it that one? Yeah, that looks right. That looks okay. Let's see.
Stop! Ah,
Oh, I got him.
please,
I
no,
got him. I
Sister
broke
Agnes,
him.
no,
I
be
broke him.
sorry.
Who had the tongue of the manatee, or you kept the face again?
I don't know. It wasn't me. I can't remember though. You've gotta believe me.
I
Okay,
do.
so he doesn't know what it is.
Sister Agnes?
Please.
He doesn't know.
Oh, all right. My face
That's
cramps
two of the
up when
crew
I do it
down, so
anyway.
it must be Moose. Unless it was Santino. Let's hope it wasn't Santino, because that was a bit of a problem with Santino.
All right, you.
Where's the tongue of the manatee?
Tongue of the manatee. Who had it?
Not telling you, man. I'll never talk. Santino's with me on
Santino's with him on this, you see.
we'll rot before you know anything.
Rot
Solidarity,
before you know
brother.
anything. Nice. Okay, let's talk to...
Santino will snap like a twig.
Yeah, he would
You were
if you
like
tried to break
3
him.
times stronger than one. You'll never break either of us.
I mean, surely
You'll
by now
have
it's
to
pretty
kill
obvious
me.
it was one of them, right?
I'm already dead. You got nothing on us, bro.
Sorry to have to go and pull you away from your idol.
Unbelievable, Bron. I thought you and I were gonna have buckets of good
Thought we
times.
were going to have buckets of good
Just
times.
You, me, Santino, Jumbo Jimbo, partying at the cantina. Maybe hit the mucus flume for a change of pace.
Mucus Flume.
Can't believe I'm gonna miss out on the mucus.
It's such a shame, isn't it? Okay, I think that's all we can really do with him right now.
Can't stay tough forever.
We need to find a
Watch
way
me.
to break him.
Watch him.
Talk to Murray.
You, Murray.
His name is Santino.
It's not.
Santino.
Yeah. I'm going to throw you overboard.
Try it, Bumblefingers.
Zoinks.
He's not going to help me right now.
Talk to you later.
Be gone, oppressor.
See if we can learn anything, any other possibilities. I wonder if she could tell me anything.
Hey, Morgan.
Not that she'll know
I
what
know
it
you're a
is,
cutthroat
but...
pirate hunter, but do you have any female insight into this manatee problem?
You mean the monster?
The same.
Yeah, the
This thing is
monster, yeah.
colossal. Teeth the size of a ship's mast.
I mean, it's a
Been
giant
killing
manatee,
any male
so-
manatee that gets within a flipper's length.
You know, she might seem cold and brutal, but she's probably just, I don't know, lonely.
Oh yeah, that seems
You know?
likely.
Shouldn't she just
I mean,
stop
she might be.
murdering anything that gets near her cave then?
What did you do when she showed her teeth?
Ran away, obviously.
Right. You know what I think?
What's that?
She needs another manatee to stand its ground and not be so afraid of her. She kills them because that's all she
Or
knows
because
how
they're
to do.
stupid. I mean,
And if
I don't
someone
know.
could overcome that fear of death and stand in front of her.
That
long
could be the
enough
reason
to
too.
teach her something different, I think she might just let them.
And then we could get the sponge?
Yeah, we could.
Yes, and then we could get the sponge.
And then we can cure Elaine. Perfect. Talk a male manatee into standing its ground. Thanks, Mo. You're the best.
Cheers.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I wonder though. I do need to. I think if I could get her sword, I
Can I
could
borrow your sword for a minute?
sort out
Just
the
for
whole
a minute.
Santino issue.
Thanks.
I think that'll sort out the whole Santino issue. Just you wait and see.
I'm sorry it had to come to this.
Sorry.
The tongue of the
Sorry,
manatee
Murray.
location, or someone here will never need a milliner again.
A milliner?
Someone who makes a
Cut
hat,
off
yeah.
somebody's head.
You don't have the stone.
Don't I?
Don't I?
You don't scare me with your sharp, shiny stick, puny mortal. I am Santino.
He's Santino, the incontrovertible demonic skull.
And I shall...
Have my head off, yeah. See you later, Murray. Till next time.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, man!
What happened? We can't see.
Chopped his head off.
He did it! He's crazier than a sack of eels, man! What did he do? Santino's dead!
Is he? Santino's dead?
Please, brah. Don't hurt
You're
anyone
kidding,
else.
is he?
Is this true?
It's Jimbo, the I-core funnel. That's the tongue
The
of the
funnel
manatee.
is the tongue,
Left
okay.
it back in the big guy's stomach. Can't believe he's gone.
I'm gonna have to dive into the water again then, aren't I? We're gonna have to walk the plank and jump back in. This is gonna be a bit awkward. Let's see. Where's our manatee friend gone? Here he is. I think there was something about using this on the giant manatee.
Hungry fellow?
Hungry? Why wait? In we go. Right, we're close enough now. We're inside.
Oh, that ingestion and digestion has tossed the tongue of the manatee into the
It's
bile
in the
pool.
it's in the bile.
That's a long way down.
It's in the bile. Okay, let's see. Oh, I could raise the level of that, couldn't I? If I mess around with the bongos.
Oh, I haven't played bongos since my stint as a beat poet.
I'll try it out anyway. No one's around. Go on. Go on, play the bongos. The weird bongos. Well, he's getting there. Considering he's only got one hand, that's pretty good. Okay, that's good. It's risen. It's gone straight back down again. I reckon there's a way we can fix this. If I pop this fish on here, it's always flopping around. That'll definitely help, right? And that'll solve the problem. If I just pop down here. There's the funnel. There's the old tongue of the manatee.
Got it!
Excellent.
The tongue of the manatee. Travel edition.
The travel edition. Okay. Now I think the way to solve this problem is the manatee laxative. Straight in the bile.
That will do ya.
And we'll be out of him. Just poured the whole lot in. Out we come. Surprised he's not going to explode.
That was,
He doesn't want to talk about
actually,
that.
I don't want to talk about it.
Probably best. Right, let's try the tongue of the manatee and see if we can talk to him. Let's chat to our giant manatee friend.
It's the travel edition. I'm gonna have to make do with the phrases that come preloaded. You're good
Yep.
at nothing. Best start with courtesy.
Good plan. May I help you? Plankton speaks manatee. Hi there, Plankton. You can leave me alone. He's terrible at talking to women. Okay. He'll swim over and I'll do the talking. I can do this, yeah. That's what I'm saying, let's go, little buddy. And he won't eat me. That's the advantage of this. He won't eat me if I do this for him. Hi. This is a bad idea. This is satisfactory. Who is there? Who has decided it's their turn to die? Well, would you like me to dye the ocean depths with your blood? No, thank you. Okay. She's moving forward. Oh. Oh, money, buyer love, so... Do you accept traveler's checks? She likes that one. Why should I give you the time of day? Oh, I've lost my watch. That'll work. Is it done? Is it done? Is it done? Let's go! And they're off. We've helped the manatee. That one's a lot bigger than the other one. Probably all those manatees she's been eating. She's much bigger than he is, look. And they're happy. Let's get in the cave and get the sponge. Let's get in the cave, get the sponge, and get the heck out of here. We're close. Does that get us the sponge? La Esponja Grande. Well, there's a sponge there. Is it La Esponja Grande?
There it is. The legendary
I don't think it
Esponja
is.
Grande. I've crossed seas, survived an island siege, thwarted countless enemies, 7 give or take, traveled the entrails of a manatee, and courted marine life, all for this one moment. Huh. I thought it would be bigger. Wow, it works! I feel better already. Time to take La Esponja Pequeño to Elaine.
Yeah, so that's only a small sponge.
Oh, I got it! We finally got it! We really hoodwinked old Coronado, eh? Now, I just gotta get back to her and...
Knew it.
Huh? No, Dakava, it's not like
Uh-oh, the Cava's not
Are a
happy.
backstabbing sponge and woman stealer. This is the end of the line.
He
Really?
caught it,
Hear
he
me out.
spotted it. I should have
Guy,
taken the picture
I
back.
thought you swore you'd never serve another tyrant.
In light of recent events, I've had a philosophical breakthrough.
Have you?
What about Moose and Noogie? Where's...
There.
Gentlemen, this is why you always have a plan B.
I think we're in trouble. I think we're in big trouble. We're locked up.
So
Yeah,
what's plan B?
Very funny.
that's an issue.
Ow! Ooh, this must be petrified wood. For being homemade by a lunatic, these cages are surprisingly sturdy.
Who'd have ever guessed? Okay, Let's give her her sword. Maybe she can do something with
It's your
that.
sword.
Thanks. It felt like I was missing a part of me. No offense.
Okay, what else can we do?
If I could just reach that rope.
Oh. Hey, doing that will let me fall down.
Morgan,
Yeah, there we go. Can you reach the rope holding
can
my
you reach
cage?
the rope holding my cage?
No, but I bet the blade of Dragoda can.
Do it.
Oh!
Yes. We're down. What are we doing now?
Come back with my sponge!
What are we
You'll
gonna
never
do?
have the sponge or my lady's love.
It's a Howler Monkey. It was
bring
only a
me
small
my
sponge we had.
prize. Sure thing, boss. I think Santino picked it up.
No, he didn't, because he's got no head.
Right.
Hey, they forgot the sponge.
Yeah, they did.
Active isn't, and bring her about.
Yes, sir.
Then empty the
Oh, he's
cannons
coming
on
back.
him, me hearties.
He's gonna shoot his.
Hey, Morgan, they forgot the sponge.
Uh-oh.
They're coming back. Do
They're shooting
something,
at us.
Guybrush.
First things first.
Right, we got the sponge, so what else are we gonna do? Did we get the sponge? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. You know what I might do? Oh, here, I've got this crazy idea. If I take this, pop it in the cannon. Oh, that was close.
It is for me to shoot the cannon, and for you to surrender
Wants
the
me to
sponge.
surrender the sponge. Every time I go to do that, he...
There's no mast like a rubber tree mast.
Oh, there we go. No more cannon for you.
Bring up another cannon from the hold.
I need to... if it would work, come on. If I shoot this there, then some manatees should come and cause them some trouble.
Sorry, little buddy.
There we go. They'd be like, what did you do
He's
that for?
resorted
That's
to hurling
stupid.
detritus, sir.
I have.
Hope you're still hungry, fella.
Well, they're in trouble. They're in big trouble. Oh. Horror, terror, manatee. Hey, they're going back in a manatee. They're going back in a manatee. That's all he cares about. Icon.
Now that I think about it, keeping that seahorse head in my pants the entire time I was underwater probably wasn't the safest course of action.
Probably not.
Well played, Threepwood.
And I didn't even have to run anyone through.
Yeah, you let a manatee do your dirty work for you.
Okay.
Hey, look at that.
Well, you know, we took advantage of the situation. Best we could.
Are they holding hands?
Flippers, but yeah.
Very nice. They're coming right for us, by the way. I mean, I hate to be, you know. Hey, they left us alone.
Huh.
They let us live.
Where do you think they're headed?
I don't know.
I don't know.
The
Wherever
mystical
nature tells them to, I
manatee
imagine.
birthing pool? I don't know.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's not so
It
nice.
is.
We forgot she was still wanting to capture us, didn't we? And that'll be continued in Chapter 4, The Trial and Execution of Guybrush Threepwood, which we will do next time. For now, though, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again. There's Murray playing us out. Or to play us out. I understand what that means. See you there.
And Connors?